So welcome everyone to this guided practice session. This is the day 4 of our conference, and we all need to practice, and we're so happy to have great teachers with us. And Paula was also an invited speaker and workshop holder last year, and you gave a great online talk last year in practice. And this year you've also been giving a workshop and now teaching. And it's so inspiring to have teachers who really have been teaching people, and I know you also teach teachers in all corners of the world, and you're a Colombian native and also doing an incredible job in Colombia, but you've been around the world, and you're also an anthropologist, so the cultural aspect of what you do is really impressive. So we welcome you, Paula, and look forward to sharing with you for this session.
Camila, thank you. Thank you, and thank you all for being here, the ones that are in Zoom and the ones that are following us through other platforms. Yeah. I was thinking last night, what am I going to do as a practice tomorrow? And it's so beautiful because this morning I have a combined group of mental health workers that are in Iraq, Bangladesh, and Nigeria. So every Thursday morning, I am working with them. So it's this combination of amazing women because they're working on gender-based violence, like with survivors of gender-based violence. I was just in a call with them, and it's so interesting how what I have heard from this group, but from other teams, is like something it's as if tension was part of my DNA recently. Yes. And we did a practice just following that I feel is the one that I'm going to share with you now. Yes, like I just wanted to share with you where is this coming from. So yeah, so if it's possible to just have a moment to feel, yes, ourselves in this moment, like not even with the aim of having the correct posture, or just how it is to allow ourselves a moment to land into what's here. Yes, like not even wanting to, yeah, again, like to change posture or to, like, what is alive, what is present now. And if it's possible to be in relationship with space as well, yes, that can happen with the eyes open or closed, but how is it to feel in the space that you're at? Yes, if you want to do this with your eyes open, how is it to look around and observe the space, the place? Which can also be felt if you have your eyes closed and like feeling yourself in the space. And if it's possible from there to shift the attention, yes, towards the inside yourself in this moment, yes, and again, that can happen with your eyes opened or closed, yes, perhaps like to get to feel more your inner self, maybe the eyes may close or just stay like this and slightly open. And how it is to close the eyes, yes, like how much time do we get to transition, yes, we have our eyes closed and then suddenly like having them open and then suddenly closing them. How is it to land into this place of having your eyes closed, and how it manifests, yes, in your body? How does it show up? In the way in which your breath is happening, in the way in which your body is allowing itself to be held by the ground. So if it's possible to just be witnesses, yes, of the body in this moment, the breath in this moment, or perhaps sounds, whatever brings you to knowing yourself now. So you may choose to anchor your attention to any of those places, your breath, body, sounds, or not to any of them, but just, resting. If there's anybody who feels that you could use this time to just lay down and rest, totally possible. One of the things that I was sharing with the group just now, yes, this combination of women from different parts of the world, where they were saying that there's this way in which they feel tension as part of the DNAs, how there's this amazing ally, yes, that is gravity. So if it's possible to feel in this moment, like, how is it that we're held by gravity? How is it that we can observe any tension that we may have? Like, tension is like as opposing to the force of gravity, how it would be to just allow that tension to be carried by gravity. And again, a very good ally to knowing, yes, how much are we giving ourselves to gravity is our jaw. Yes, so if it's possible to bring the attention of your mind to your jaw in this moment and notice what quality does it have. And if it's possible to relate with it in relation to gravity, yes, as opposed to just like, okay, open a space in the jaw, but like really letting it be carried by gravity. And feeling how much room does your tongue have inside your mouth. So if it's possible to just stay there, yeah, like for a couple of seconds, that may turn into a minute, yes, into allowing yourself to be held by gravity. And what's the quality of the breath? Because there's this attention in gravity as well. And if it's possible to bring the attention of the mind towards your buttock, yes, towards the place that is supporting you. If it's possible for you to feel your pelvis, yes, the quality of the bone inside. and the alignment of vertebrae. Yeah. Going up, perhaps feeling the softness of your belly as you breathe in and out. If it's soft or if it has another kind of quality, noticing, being with. Perhaps imagining how the vertebrae, the bones open space, yes, among each other. If you're seated, if you're lying down, yes, like how is it that you can perceive your vertebrae, the structure of the vertebrae as you go up, filling your ribs. There's one more thing that we were working with the women this morning, and is how much space do you have? So again, here, like how much space do you feel that you have inside your chest? Yes, how does that feel? How it is to feel the full roundness of the ribs, from the spine, rounding us, going towards the sternum. Feeling that roundness, how much space there is. And feeling the connection, yes, the spine with shoulders. The distance there is your shoulders and your ears, yes. Your arms, your hands going up again, feeling your jaw and the full weight of your head on top of your structure. Yes, and if you are lying down, just like noticing how is it that your head is carried as well by that surface. If you're seated, coming into this realization of the head to be like 5 to 6 kg, like being held by the rest of the structure. Just noticing how this attention, like what does this attention to the body bring? Around the question of tension, spaciousness. And noticing there how breath is happening through you, or the weight of your body, or the sound of sound. Whatever it is that you're choosing to coming here to be present. And as these all are just invitations for you, yes, you may choose to stay like this in this posture for the next 15-20 minutes. Yes, to stay here, observing your breath, or just being, and being with yourself. It's also possible to choose to keep following, yes, like an invitation of exploring openness, the spaciousness. So if you feel like it, bringing the attention of the mind towards your hands, yes, towards the full experience of your hands in this moment, and bringing the quality of the attention towards the fingertips. No need to, yeah, to move them, but just like perceiving as if they were radars that could perceive. How is it to attune deeper and deeper into the connection of the fingertips with temperature, with texture. If possible, allowing them to move a little bit up at the height of your chest. Yes, just in front of you. Yes, just noticing them there, and if there's any like micro movement that you feel like doing. Yes, like if it was the first time that you were moving your fingers, like really being in that connection of your fingertips with the air. And how it is to feel your hands here in front of your chest, in front of your sternum. Noticing how is it that you're breathing. And how it would be to close your hands. Yes, as if you, yeah, wanted to close them and perhaps close your chest and your shoulders a little bit. Yes, like closing, closing, closing a bit. Yes, just like a micro movement where there's, yeah, like a type on tension being involved, like going in as if you wanted to protect, or like coming inwards a little bit with your hands, with your sternum. Breathing in and out, breathing in, and with the next out breath, just like allowing your spine to come, yes, again into the space, your head on top of your spine, and how it would be to start opening space with your hands, yes, as if there was jelly all around you. Yes, and how it would be to softly, slowly, slowly, yes, with that intention of opening space. What would be to start opening, yes, hands towards the side, the intention of moving from the sternum outwards, yes, from the chest outwards. The bones could open space, yes, towards the outside, slowly, slowly. If you were like pushing and the bones were like opening space, saying, yes, I'm here, opening space. Noticing how it is to just allow your hands and your arms to Find space at the side of your body as much as you can and noticing what's the range of that movement. Yeah. Noticing what happens with the sternum, with your chest, with your breath, with your head. You perhaps allow to bring your hands down again. Noticing what's alive there, happening in your chest, with your breath. And if you feel like it, bringing the attention of your mind towards your neck, yes, and towards the base of the skull, yes, imagining that the skull is over that atlas, yes, like that vertebra. And if it has its own movement, yes, like opening space at the base of the skull as well. As if it was floating, yes, like with that quality, floating at the base of the skull. If possible, allowing the head to move towards the right side. Yes, with the quality of resting. Yes, like not with the aim of taking the head anywhere, but just like how it would be to rest on the right side. Yes, so each one of you, like knowing your range. Yes, how is it, where is it a place that is restful to open space to the neck? What is happening to your jaw? And what is your right shoulder doing? Yes, if it happens to go up. Yes, and how it is like, okay, shoulder, you can be taken by gravity. Yes. A very gentle movement because it's just talking about your own range where you feel that you can rest in your right side. And gently a little bit going backwards, uh, feeling that quality again of the purpose is not doing it, but finding your range of like comfort, yes, of possibility. Allowing your jaw, even here with your head back, to be held by gravity as well. If you happen to be laying down, just noticing how your pillow is supporting you and how is this movement making sense, you being in your pillow or in the surface that you're in. And allowing the head to move towards the left side, again within that range of possibility. Noticing what is the left shoulder doing. Allowing the head to fall a little bit, yes, like chin to the chest, very gently, yes, like just with the purpose of spaciousness, like giving space and air to the bone inside. And allowing the head to come into a neutral position, yes, whatever that is for you. Just noticing there your body in stillness. Yes, if you feel like being in that relative stillness as everything is it's moving, but being there, noticing. Feeling if there's any spaciousness that is present. We're gonna be the next 2 minutes. Yes, just silent. You can choose whatever anchor works for you. Change your posture, lay down, sit down. In your own time, space, rhythm. Right. What is the quality of restoration? Yes, of giving ourselves space. How mindfulness practice is not another thing that we have to do. How it is just a possibility for us to land and not do anything. Yes, like working with humanitarian workers, it feels like a revolutionary act. This thing of not doing. How is it in us being here? What is the quality that we're having in us being here? How it would be to not have any intention, but just be. Again, as a revolutionary act and honoring the frontline workers of everything in the world right now, doing so much. How is it to perceive that we may be able to hold them in us being here present? Yeah. And if for a moment it may be possible to bring our energy, the ones that are seated here, just being, yes, if it's possible to imagine all those people, humanitarian workers doing, we can hold them in gratitude. How is it that opening space in ourselves, it's opening space for others? Just noticing how does that feel. As the recording in Zoom is telling us that it stopped and it's coming again, and how that is as well part for the ones that are here in Zoom. And again, coming to the hands, yes, and I would like to bring again, like the topic that we spoke about with Linda and Yundin. We were talking about ritual. It's possible again to bring your hands, yes, near your, like close at the height of your chest. And if it's possible for you to just like open your eyes and connecting with them, giving room to seeing them. One of the things that we were talking about with Linda and with Yundin was like how life would be if we would realize and see that everything is ritual. The sacredness of being alive, yes, and like possibility of moving your hands. Possible to see like light, their color, yes. And I feel like doing something that we did as well with them, yes, on Tuesday. She's like slowly, slowly, yes, at your own pace, perhaps bringing your hands close to the camera, yes, to the screen. And if we can get to show each other hands, you know, like our hands being, you know, like we hug, we shake hands, we connect with the world, and now they are, you know, under COVID, like we need to wash them and it's dangerous to touch others. So again, how it would be to getting to know these people that we may know or that we may not know, but just showing this is my color, these are my hands. These are the tools with which I have been relating with the world. Yes, and I see Dagmar just giving herself a hug. Yes, so just noticing what comes alive as we do this. Yes. And for the ones that are in Facebook, I don't know how that technology works, but it's just with me that you're making a connection, just with me. Yeah. Just being here, present. What do we need to restore? Yes. What do we need to restore? Mhm. Yeah, possible, just allowing them, yeah, to rest. And if it's possible for us to, with the ones that have their camera on and with the ones that have their camera off as well, part of this, yes, we can go through their names. Yes, and how it is to take a look at this group of people as we're coming to the closing of this amazing conference. For me as well, like as a revolutionary. Closing of this practice so that we can have perhaps like 5 minutes to share. Yes, the room is open if anyone feels like sharing. Becca, your mic is unmuted. You want to share something?
Yeah, thank you, Paula. Really lovely. It was. I really was delighting in hearing the Colombian birds.
Yes. Hmm. Yeah.
The Colombian birds were singing with the Barbados birds here, so that was fun.
Beautiful, beautiful interconnectedness.
I can share one experience that was stood out to me is when you had us lean forward, my hair went forward. I've never experienced this, but my hair felt alive.
Mm.
It was, I don't know what to make of it, and I won't make of anything of it, but it was a wake up of everything. So thank you.
Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. Oh, I didn't see. There's 24 of us. Wow.
And then I think we will be singing a song now, Paula. Thank you. And
Thank you, Camila.
we have translated it to English so everyone can join, and you feel free to join.
Great. Thank you.
And yes, so the song is here.
Hi, everybody. So we have the song offered to us for these 4 days, singing, and in the morning in Danish and in the afternoon in English and it's written by the Danish composer and singer and poet Janne Mark, translated by John Bell from Scotland. So it's an invitation to just experience and explore our own sound and sing together, even though we can't hear each other. And letting that be a mindfulness practice as well. And really listen. It's an invitation to really listen to how, to what is my voice, what is our voices, the sound, the natural sound from our hearts. So let's sing. This world is living, singing its praise, rich in both time and space, sharing a mystery loud and clear. Sound is life, life is sound, so hear. Through the world God sings us a song, everlasting, leading us on. Listen to darkness, listen to light, listen where shadows loom. All things are anchored in life and death by the love song on heaven's breath. Through the world God sings us a song, everlasting, leading us on. Mystical silence, heavenly sound, angelic tones of grace. These shape us to be God's salt and light in a church which is bold and bright. Through the world God sings us a song, everlasting, leading us on. Thank you.
Thank you, Yuan. And thank you, Paula, for your time and your beautiful practice. We really enjoyed it, and thank you for doing this and being who you are and spreading love. So yeah, people are sending hearts. And see you all again.